Hi there, it's Kute here. You know, by now you've probably checked out the Coach Apprentice video and most of the site, I hope. And I'm really honored and touched that you are considering the Coach Apprentice program. And the Coach Apprentice program has been something that has been, you could say, in development for a long time. And never really felt the time was right. You know, my entire life has been dedicated to spirituality and self-help and psychology and personal growth and just understanding who we are. You know, as a kid, age 6, age 7, I was obsessed with asking questions and understanding why we're here, what's the purpose of life, what's the nature of existence, what's happiness, why are some people happy even though they have every reason not to be, and why are some people miserable even though they have every reason to be happy. And you know, from the moment I picked up my first self-help book around age 8, I read probably close to 1,000 by the time I was 18, just trying to figure all of this out. And really, personal growth, personal development has been my life's passion. And over the last 20-some years, I have traveled the world in search of answers. I've traveled the world asking questions. I've traveled the world seeking out the foremost healers and authorities and modalities and practicing them on myself, and ended up building a very successful coaching business and company, transforming the lives of many. And the time just came where it felt it was time to share what I have learned from being an 8-year-old kid, you know, in London, what I've learned in this field with others. Because as I look in the world and I see the world changing, as I look at the world and I see the world going through so many intense changes, old paradigms collapsing, old systems falling apart, I see more than ever people seeking, people searching, and I feel the need as the outer world collapses. People are looking for a sense of stability, a sense of what's the meaning of all of this, that I believe more than ever that we are in need of conscious guides, conscious agents, aka coaches, that can guide humanity as a humanity as we evolve and transition to that next level. I believe the world itself is waking up. And I believe that just the fact you're considering being a coach, being a facilitator, you have a desire to help. And the fact that you're born at this time, you know, in human history tells me that there's no accident, that you are part of the team, part of the individuals that perhaps are destined to help evolve humanity forward. So I felt it was time to create the Coach Apprentice program. And for years people have been asking me, I never felt called, because, you know, to me it's easy to teach skills and a bunch of ideas and theory and structures and models and information. But I've always said that information by itself doesn't transform people's lives. Just having a certificate on the wall doesn't mean you're a coach. Just having a piece of paper saying you're a coach doesn't mean you can actually facilitate and do and embody what the transformation is really about. So I've always said that real coaching is not a set of techniques and ideas and concepts. Real coaching is your beingness, and that you can only transform people at the level you've gone to yourself. That's what part of my growth, part of my evolution has been, a continual ongoing process of inner exploration and expanding my consciousness, because I realize I can only do what I do and assist people deeply if I go to those depths myself. And that's been my unwavering, uncompromising commitment. So in order to lead others, I always say you must first lead yourself. So part of the Coach Apprentice program is not just about giving you ideas and tools, although you'll learn all of that. I will teach you some of the best of what I do and what I know. And you know, people often come to my seminars, whether it's my Boundless Bliss Bali seminar or Man Breakthrough, as a coach, and you know, I have a reputation, I'm told, for facilitating magic. magic happens in these events. And my intention is to train visionaries. My intention is to train coaches and leaders to be able to access the depth of their being such that you can also facilitate at that level and create the space where profound, radical, incredible, seeming magic happens for your clients, for companies, and for those around you in your community. And ultimately, the Coach Apprentice program is for those that want to be coaches, but also you may not want to start the coaching business, but you want to, but perhaps you're a CEO or you're in a leadership position. I believe that as a leader, you're a coach, so it's so important still to be growing yourself, but also understand how to evolve the consciousness of those around you, how to work with a group, how to work with an individual, how to work with your team. That's part of being a coach. So if you're someone who doesn't want to be a coach, but you work as a leader with a team, this is an amazing program. And ultimately, if you're someone that wants to grow your soul, if you're someone that wants to continue evolving at a very rapid rate, another way I would describe the Coach Apprentice program, where you get to really study with me, is this is soul school. You know, in the olden days, people would go and apprentice with a master. They would go and apprentice with someone who was a master in his or her field to learn through osmosis, through observation, through the process of service, ultimately to learn a craft at a very high level. In our day and age today, you can go and get trained to be a coach in a weekend. In our day and age today, you can go get trained to be a coach on the internet. And it always amazed me because my own training as a human being throughout my life was very rigorous. I believe it takes a moment. To really be an effective coach, you must embody it. You must live it. And if there's one thing I'm proud of, is the process where I've come to live what I teach. The process where I come to just embody it. In that space, people transform and people move. And so my vision is to teach and train you to be and operate and live at such a high level of mastery in every single area of your life, not just one-on-one with your clients, but as a way of being. And that requires a process, hence the Coach Apprentice program. And there are steps necessary to be a part of it. But the Coach Apprentice program itself is a 9-month commitment. It takes 9 months to give birth to a child. So the Coach Apprentice is a 9-month commitment. It's a deep dive. There's 3 modules. The first module is for 5 days. The second module is for 4 days. The last module is 3.5 days. So it's intensive, spread over a period of 9 months. And during this time, I'll be working with you. I'll be teaching you the best of what I know. You'll be coaching clients. You'll be practicing. You'll receive a weekly video from me teaching and training you. We'll be having monthly conference calls. We'll have a monthly one-on-one session. You'll receive intensive homework. And ultimately, I will be stretching you. My commitment is to stretch you beyond who you are today, so that at the end of the process, you won't even recognize who you are. You will actually access who you really are, which is who you've always been. So you will be stretched during this 9-month intensive process, perhaps beyond anything you have imagined possible up until now. So if you're considering the Coach Apprentice program, I acknowledge you, I honor you, I look forward to meeting you, and I promise you a really amazing journey, truly amazing journey of living, of loving, and of profound growth.